The other day, I was wandering around Brandywine Drop when I noticed a spot where a house could potentially be. Now, a lot of houses you can't get into. Some of you can, some of you can't. That's the cool thing about games like this. And I'm the type of person that likes to explore. So when I see something like this, I'm like, yeah, I got to check this out and find out what's going on here. So, I'm walking and I'm hoping I can make my climb up there. It's a little bit steep, and I finally get up there. And now the moment of truth arrives. Can I get inside the door? Now, there's no door here, but there is a breathtaking view, although I'm in kind of a hurry. And then I see a door. Sweet, I'm in. And then I get this weird feeling like, is my guy going to pass out? So I start, just randomly grabbing stuff, trying the old looting thing. Because sometimes you can find gold nuggets, what have you, inside of a building. You never know. You got to look around, and then I see all this smoke coming out, and it's like, what the heck happened? And I take something, and it's called a meteorite. So I'm like, this is kind of cool. And I'm also like, well, I better get this thing to a fence, after, of course, I get all the valuables and see what items are in this house. It's unfortunate that a bunch of people passed away, and it looks like it was from the meteorite. But, I got to get this thing to a fence and figure out what it's worth. How much does this thing trade for? What does it sell for? This has got to be a special item. I mean, it's way out in the middle of nowhere, right? So, it's got to be something special. Now, as I'm getting ready to leave and head for the nearest fence, the thought occurs to me that since a meteorite struck this building, maybe I should climb on the roof and check it out. So I decide to climb on the roof, and sure enough, there is a hole where the meteorite went through, and of course an option that says inspect. It's kind of cool. You can see the smoke coming out of the hole of the roof. Pretty sweet with the backdrop. The next thing I decide to do is inspect the structure. At that point, Arthur pulls out his notebook, and it says, this house seemed to have been struck by something, a meteor maybe? After I finish reading Arthur's journal, I decide to head south to the closest fence I can think of, and that, of course, is at the Emerald Ranch. And I decide to pay Mr. Seamus a visit and find out, what is this meteorite worth? To my surprise, it's not quite worth as much as I thought it would be. It's worth about $30. Now, the cool thing is, it actually does have some special properties that can help out with temperature, I believe, if I'm reading that correctly. But yeah, this was worth $30, so that's kind of cool. And of course, you can move a few other items as well. But yeah, that was a neat experience to see the meteorite kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And of course, that is one of the reasons I really like this game. On that note, I would like to thank you for watching, and of course, wish you good luck in your play.